Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Under Triple H's creative leadership, Crown Jewel 2025 appeared to be a great night for Seth Rollins as he finally defeated Cody Rhodes. Since the American Nightmare's WWE return, Rollins had often lost to Rhodes, but with this win, he finally proved himself. However, despite coming out on top, Triple H might punish the Vision leader for his actions at the Perth, Australia show. During the match, Rollins was unhappy with the chants from the audience. In frustration, he confronted Wade Barrett and Michael Cole at ringside. Even then, the Visionary pushed Cole several times and was about to lay hands on Wade before Cody Rhodes made the save. Attacking a WWE official could result in serious consequences. Therefore, the game might punish Seth Rollins for the actions. We've seen previously that superstars face punishments or hefty fines for attacking commentators or officials. So, it's likely that the King of Kings might decide to punish the World Heavyweight Champion, and this could be done by imposing a major fine. Adam Pearce might make this announcement in the upcoming edition of Monday Night RAW by revealing that these orders are from Triple H. It remains to be seen how things will unfold for the Vision next on the Red brand, especially after Bronson Reed defeated Roman Reigns and Rollins secured a win over Cody Rhodes. WWE Universe puts major demand in front of Triple H after Crown Jewel PLE. In the Crown Jewel, Perth, after the show, Triple H was sitting in front of the Australian crowd. Soon after, the crowd started chanting the name of Edge and demanded, "We want Edge." Even the crowd doesn't stop there. They start singing the theme song of the Rated R Superstar, but the game doesn't respond to it directly. For those who might not know, Edge is currently working as Adam Copeland in All Elite Wrestling. After leaving WWE, the veteran star joined Tony Khan's promotion and is still competing there. Recently, Edge took a break from AEW, which sparked speculation about him making a return and going head-to-head with John Cena for the final time. However, this is unlikely to happen because the Rated R Superstar is under contract with the Tony Khan-led company. A match between Cena and Edge can only occur if AEW and Triple H come on the same page and allow this crossover showdown to happen. Love Verma is a WWE features writer at Sportskeeda Wrestling with a bachelor's degree in arts and legislative law. His experience in legal drafting helps him cross-check reports with reputed media to ensure their accuracy. Despite being an avid WWE fan, Verma manages to maintain objectivity in his work, ensuring unbiased writing that resonates with both the casual reader and die-hard fan. Love became a pro wrestling fan after watching Royal Rumble 2014, and became a Brock Lesnar guy following the 2015 edition of Royal Rumble. He admires the sheer power and dominance the Beast Incarnate displayed in his triple threat match against John Cena and Seth Rollins. However, one of his favorite matches is Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 31, where Orton delivered one of the greatest RKOs ever. Outside of wrestling, he enjoys painting, sketching, and immersing himself in the world of PC and PlayStation gaming, showcasing his creativity and love for entertainment. Crown Jewel 2025 was one of the most eventful premium live events of the year, packed with emotion, controversy, and defining moments for WWE's future. But among the biggest talking points was WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins, a man who continues to blur the line between defiant hero and unpredictable rebel. His actions during and after his title defense in Saudi Arabia reportedly did not sit well with Triple H, who has taken a firm stance on maintaining order in the company. Now, speculation is growing that the game could be planning to punish Rollins for his recent behavior. Let's explore why such a move seems increasingly possible in the aftermath of Crown Jewel. 1. Rollins' post-match disrespect toward Triple H and WWE authority. During Crown Jewel, Seth Rollins successfully retained his WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but it wasn't the clean, heroic victory fans were expecting. Rollins' questionable tactics during the match raised eyebrows, but what really stirred the pot was his apparent lack of respect for Triple H afterward. As the cameras caught a brief exchange backstage, Rollins was seen brushing off a handshake from Triple H, muttering something under his breath before walking away. While WWE hasn't officially commented on the incident, several insiders have claimed that Rollins' gesture wasn't scripted. If true, it marks a rare moment where a top champion openly disregarded the company's chief content officer in front of cameras. This isn't the first time Rollins has shown frustration toward management. Over the past few months, he's made subtle remarks in interviews about carrying the company on his back and feeling undervalued compared to stars like Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Such statements might have been brushed off as character work before, but his crown jewel outburst has made WWE leadership take notice. Triple H, known for demanding respect from his locker room, has never been one to let insubordination slide, especially from someone holding one of WWE's top championships. To the growing rumors of locker room tension, behind the scenes, rumors have circulated that Seth Rollins has become increasingly difficult to work with in recent months. Reports suggest he's been vocal about creative decisions, particularly regarding how his title reign has been booked in comparison to Cody Rhodes' historic WWE Championship storyline. According to some insiders, Rollins felt his title defenses were treated as secondary attractions on major shows, including Crown Jewel. When Triple H allegedly prioritized Rhodes versus Gunther on the card's promotional material, Rollins took it as a personal slight. Sources close to WWE creative claim that Rollins' frustration reached a boiling point before the event, leading to tense conversations with officials. While it's unclear whether Triple H directly confronted him, it's believed that the WWE COO wasn't pleased with how his champion handled things publicly. This tension could explain why WWE cameras subtly focused on Rollins' cold demeanor during the post-match celebrations, hinting at a brewing rift between champion and management. If the company chooses to make this conflict part of an on-screen storyline, it could mirror real-life dynamics, with Triple H ultimately stepping in to discipline his champion for stepping out of line. 3. Triple H's history of disciplining stars who cross the line. Triple H has built a reputation as a fair but firm leader. Since taking control of WWE's creative direction, he's made it clear that even the biggest names aren't above consequences. In the past, we've seen several examples of this. Matt Riddle faced creative setbacks after his off-screen controversies. Becky Lynch was temporarily removed from a storyline after public comments criticizing creative plans. Karrion Kross and Bronson Reed were benched for several weeks after public outbursts regarding booking. If Triple H believes that Seth Rollins is allowing ego to overshadow professionalism, history suggests he won't hesitate to make an example out of him, even if it means temporarily taking the World Heavyweight Championship out of the spotlight. A brief suspension, a forced title defense, or even a storyline demotion could be on the table. Triple H's approach often blends reality with storytelling, meaning he could transform this real-life heat into a compelling TV angle. For the crown jewel fallout and possible on-screen direction, WWE's creative landscape after Crown Jewel seems primed for a major shakeup. Seth Rollins' post-event behavior could easily set up a storyline where Triple H publicly addresses his champion's disrespect and questions whether Rollins still represents what the World Heavyweight Championship stands for. This could lead to a high-stakes confrontation on Monday Night RAW, where Triple H demands accountability. Perhaps Rollins could be forced to defend his title under extreme conditions against a fresh challenger like Drew McIntyre, Gunther, or even a returning CM Punk, as punishment for his actions. Alternatively, WWE might lean into Rollins' rebellious streak, positioning him as an anti-authority figure similar to Stone Cold Steve Austin in the late 90s. In that case, Triple H could serve as the corporate antagonist, setting up a modern-day version of the Austin vs. MC Main dynamic, but with Rollins in the defiant role. Either way, the seeds planted at Crown Jewel could blossom into one of the most intriguing storylines of the year, merging backstage realism with scripted tension. 5. The bigger picture. Rollins' legacy and Triple H's authority. Beyond the storyline potential, this situation speaks to a larger theme in WWE, the ongoing balance between creative freedom and corporate control. Seth Rollins has long been seen as one of Triple H's most trusted stars, someone who helped carry the NXT brand during its early dominance. However, as WWE continues to evolve under Triple H's leadership, it's clear that no superstar is irreplaceable. Triple H's goal has always been to maintain order and professionalism while still allowing top stars to shine. But if Rollins' recent actions threaten that equilibrium, the game could act decisively to remind everyone who runs the show. For Rollins, this could be a pivotal moment in his career. He's been the face of consistency and excellence for nearly a decade, but his attitude post-Crown Jewel has raised questions about whether he's beginning to crack under pressure. If he doesn't recalibrate, Triple H might see fit to rein him in on screen or off. Conclusion. Seth Rollins' behavior at Crown Jewel 2025 has left a lasting impression, and not necessarily a positive one. Whether it was a case of genuine frustration or part of a long-term plan, it has undoubtedly caught Triple H's attention. Given the WWE COO's history of disciplining stars who overstep boundaries, there's every reason to believe that Rollins could face consequences in the coming weeks. Whether this plays out as a behind-the-scenes punishment or an on-screen storyline, one thing is certain: the tension between Triple H and Seth Rollins adds an exciting new wrinkle to WWE's post-Crown Jewel narrative. Fans will be watching closely to see whether the Architect faces retribution, or whether he builds his rebellion into the next great chapter of his already legendary career.